US ex-mayor Tinubu faces possible life sentence over genocide claims. A former American mayor and human rights activist, Mike Arnold, has issued a scathing assessment of President Bola Tinubu's administration, suggesting that the Nigeria leader could face life imprisonment over allegations of state-sanctioned genocide. Oh, really? Okay. Arnold, a former mayor of Blanco, Texas, made the assertions via his official X, formerly Twitter account, responding to a post predicting that Tinubu would complete an 8-year tenure. Arnold claimed the president's legal accountability for ongoing massacres in Nigeria would far outlast his political term. Oh, I think his sentence in prison will be much longer than 8 years. Arnold wrote, that's if he's not executed for genocide, as he should be. Wow. The comments follow Arnold's long-standing campaigns against the Nigeria's government's handling of security, particularly in the Middle Belt and northern regions. The former mayor, who has conducted multiple fact-finding missions in Nigeria since 2019, alleges that the systematic mining of Christian communities meets the international legal definition of genocide, the $9 million lobbying scandal. Central to Arnold's recent outcry is an alleged $9 million, approximately $12 billion contract signed between the Nigerian government and a Washington-based lobbying firm, DCI Group. Arnold claims the contract, reportedly facilitated through the Office of the National Security Advisor in December 2025, was designed to counter narrative of Christian genocide and polish the administration image in the United States. While Christians are butchered, burned and buried under ash in Nigeria, the same regime, hiding behind Christian protection posters, is writing checks in Washington, Arnold stated. He further alleged that an initial retainer of $4.5 million was paid on December 12, 2025 to convince US lawmakers that the Nigerian government is actively protecting religious minorities. Can you hear that? This allegation comes at a time of heightened diplomatic friction between Abuja and Washington, following reports of unchecked violence. The United States recently designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, CPC, a move that opens the door for potential sanctions. While the Nigerian government has previously dismissed claims of religious genocide as imaginary and politically motivated, it has yet to issue a formal rebuttal to Arnold's specific comments regarding the president's potential prosecution. In his latest briefing, Arnold described a culture of impunity within the current administration, accusing top officials of prioritizing the interests of bloodthirsty buyers over millions of internally displaced persons. The presidency has consistently maintained that the country's security challenges are rooted in complex socio-economic and communal conflicts, rather than a state-led religious purge. However, the emergence of high-profile critics like Arnold continues to fuel international debates over Nigerians' human rights records. Donald says he deserves life imprisonment or execution. I'll take the later, sha. Oluwaseunfemi says they should deal with that evil man, blood-sucking man. CEO of Laughter says free Nnamdi Kanu and free Biafra. See heart attacks at Igbos put Nigeria. What's this one saying? Mama says, who are you? A former American mayor, not recognized human activist in America, not in Nigeria. You better stop nonsense. You should chew out of your mouth and face around that are affecting your economy. Shameless Mike Arnold. Udobi says, please, I want to know, is it really true that Britain officially classified Nigeria as a Muslim nation this very month? I would do know that. Fatima says, okay, because Tinubu is a Muslim leading in Nigeria, okay, Jonathan should also be sentenced in prison because he was the pioneer and more concerned with Boko Haram. It is dating they talk. Fatima, what are you saying? Oh gosh. Jubi Mohammed says this America don't care about any genocide in the world, just doing it for their own personal interests. Shabi said, I don't know why Nigerian Christians are so sentimental about this so-called insecurity. How many Christians are pied compared to the number of Muslims pied? Why using religion bigotry to politicize the whole thing? Let them come, perhaps they are still slaves in their hands. Are there no insecurity in there? Okay? Are there no insecurity in Niger Delta region, South and Biafran states? They are done with Iraq for it is Nigeria's time. Tina says, how many terrorist organizations in the world shout Allahu Akbar when shedding innocent blood? How many religious organizations preach buying innocent people to appease their gods? How many religious organizations are always happy to create war in the world? If Islam is a religion of peace as you claim, then please, let peace reign. Live and let live. Abio, let peace reign. No. Kunle says, Mike Arnold, I believe you've handled Epstein file crimes to your location, America, before jumping to another country issue. If not, it is bad of you. Double standard. Hatimana says, genocide for what? By your generation? Question. Abbas and that was a low book whether he didn't face his orange friend that he should stop genocide he's been involved in. Really, Barakweda. Alaji said, with this stupid man buy miserably, go and buy him now. Where are the Christian genocide? May you not end well. Oh, you were blind to see when they were buying Christians, Abi. Nonsense. Samuel Kola says, just imagine a whooping amount of 12 billion naira paid to America to cover the blood of the innocent people, especially Christians massacred. This is indeed a blood-sucking government. How can any reasonable person and God-fearing person debunk Christian genocide in Nigeria? They are sick, very sick. After this, says only the foolish amongst us to say no to Mr. Arnold's narrative. After all, Mr. Arnold is far away from Nigeria, while the people in Nigeria are practically affected. Why lying to continue the buying? I wonder, why are you people lying? Obodo Francis says everyone else should believe that now condition is permanent, that no condition is permanent in this world. Andy Sheikh says, thank you, Mr. Arnold. May God continue to guide you. Bravo. Kazim says, let USA go and settle problem with Iran, Russia, and China. Okay. As Kazim says, people want to buy our son because we did not emerge president. Nothing must happen to our president. Set of liars. Aminu says, we hope and pray he spends all his remaining days in prison for his I don't care attitude in folding his arms and watched Nigeria being slaughtered, kidnapped, maimed, intimidated, and terrorized while he only thinks of winning election come 2027. Abio. Ibrahim says, what assures Arnold that he has a say in what is happening in Nigeria when his country is drowning in a self-inflicted war? Go and attend to the problem of your failing empire. Oh, they have it under control now. They don't need you to advise them to go and face their own problem. They have it under control. And listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.